Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our latest Friday morning edition of the Duman and the Little Guy. I'm Mike Duman, president of Mike Duman Auto Superstore, and with me is
Eric Burns, aka the Little Guy, BDC manager here at Mike Duman Automotive Superstore.
And we're going to be talking this morning. Everyone knows that we have an abundance of about 400 late model, low mileage cars that are close to new. But a lot of people don't know that we also carry cars somewhat at the lower end, around $10,000 or less, that are great transportation for first-time buyers, or if you need another car, you need something for your son or daughter to go to school with, but you don't want to spend a lot of money. We try to keep a selection of 20 to 25, or really as many as we can, cars in that price range that we have the opportunity to check out. We can provide warranties on them and still get them financed for you. So we're just going to try to feature a few of those this morning to give you an idea of what we have in stock. We're going to start off with a real popular car, one that's real hard to find, and that's a low mileage Honda at a reasonable price. And what we've got here, this is a car that we've just traded in, and a lot of these vehicles are cars that we trade in. It's hard to go out in the marketplace and find cars in that price range. So what we do is if we trade something in that price range, it gives us the opportunity to run it through our shop, check it out, make sure it's going to be reliable, dependable transportation before we put it on the lot for sale. We probably wholesale about 75% of the cars that we trade in this price range, so we're fairly selective of what we keep and put out there for the public. But this is a nice car. It's a 2012 Honda Civic. I'm going to let the little guy talk about it, and we can talk about prices and payments.
That's right. 2012 Honda Civic. Again, two-door coupe. One of the hottest cars on the market right now. Great starter car for son and daughter, like Mr. Duman said. Or something to get you back and forth to work, point A to point B. Or if you're looking to reestablish your credit and, fix some things, we do that here too. Again, this is an entry-level Civic. It's a two-door coupe. You got your radio controls on the steering wheel, AM, FM, CD player, automatic. Again, under 10,000, right around that price range in here. And you were talking about payments, Mr. Duman,
Yeah, we were talking about payments. We're talking about affordability. Lots of times people, you'd like to have, it's great to have a good deal on a $20,000 car, but some people just aren't at that particular time where they feel like they can either afford the payment or afford the price. Sometimes you just want to pay cash for it and not have a payment. Everyone knows that Honda is a real dependable car, and I want to apologize today. There's a lot of pollen on these cars, so they're actually a whole lot shinier once we get the pollen off of them. But this car right here has less than 100,000 miles on it, gets great gas mileage, and everybody knows Hondas and Toyotas, we can get 150, 200,000 miles out of them if you take good care of them.
This thing isn't even broken in yet.
No, just barely. And I'm going to put some sale prices out there today. So write these prices down. When I spit them out, write them down. And between now and Monday morning, if you come by today or come by tomorrow, just say, I saw you on Facebook and this is the price you said we could buy it for. And the salesman's going to look at you like you're crazy. But you tell them Mike said that's what the price is between now and Monday. This particular Honda right here, like I said, it's a 2012. If you come in between now and Monday morning before noon, you can buy it for $8,200. At $8,200, and I'm going to throw some payments out on all the cars that we talk about. I'm going to figure a very small down payment, maybe 10%, take care of your tax and tags, and assume that you've got fairly decent credit. But if you don't have fairly decent credit, we still got a way to get you done. But the payments I'm going to give you is assuming that you have fairly decent credit with 10% down, either cash or trade, and we get you a decent bank or credit union loan. In this particular case, at $8,200, you could walk away with a payment of $113. $113
that is
a month.
Unheard of.
And 7 cents, $113.07. And all you need to do to get pre-qualified is call
That's right.
the little
Little
guy. Call or email Little Guy. You don't have to talk to him. You don't have to look at him.
That's right.
You can go on the internet and fill in your application there. We'll get you pre-qualified. Give us an idea of what you want to do as far as down payment. Give us an idea of what you can afford and a monthly payment, and we'll let you know about how much money you got to spend, and you can come in and see us and pick out the car of your choice. But once again, 2012 Honda Civic Coupe, local trade. We actually sold this car to one of my great customers about 5 years ago, and they traded it back in. They had a little family change. They got another dog. They got another kid. They needed something bigger, so they bought a 4-door sedan. So this is a nice, locally owned, maintained car here. Come by and see us. The next car I want to show you is also a really unusual car. And this is kind of a collector's car. Sometimes you want something. This is a 1994 Mustang GT. And the unusual thing about it is the car only has 36,000 miles, 36 actual miles. It was bought brand new by a good friend of mine down the street at the Ford store. It's a GT. It's one of the original 3.0 GTs, 36,000 miles, has leathers, got all the equipment on it. It was just traded it back into me for a Suburban.
That's right.
Because the individual's needs went from a coupe or convertible to a Suburban. So if you're looking for something to put the top down, it's springtime, you want to go topless, put the car down, put the top down. I mean, this car is less than your average motorcycle. This car can be bought for $8,500. Little guy, if you want to show them the inside.
$8,500. That's insane on this beautiful Mustang. Again, we're looking at cream leather interior matching the white top. 94 automatic. It's a luxury convertible sports car. You know, you got the alloy wheels, low, super low miles, 39,000 miles, under 40,000 miles on a 94. Again, this is pretty much something that somebody's gonna buy, keep in their garage like it looks like it has been until it got here. Power everything, power mirrors, automatic, V6, cruise control, GT Mustang. You can't beat it. Nice fun car. Not going to be, don't necessarily have to be a daily driver, but a good car for your driveway. Come on, let's see what we got next that Mr. Duman's got for us.
Down here, we've got this whole row of cars. I can just get Sarah to span both these lines of cars right here. All these vehicles are around 10 grand or less, just to give you an idea of what we have in stock.
Looking like 20 plus cars over here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of cars over here. A lot of economy cars. This particular one, I'm going to go over to this 2017. Lots of times you think, well, what can I buy for 10 grand? It's going to have to be something 4 or 5 years old, 6 years old. It's going to have 100,000 miles on it. That's not the case. This is a 2017 Chevrolet Spark. It only has 16,000 miles. 16,000 miles on a 17 model. It's exceptionally well priced. The sale price, write this down, between now and noon on Monday, $10,957. It has the balance of the 3-year 36,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty and a 5-year 60,000 mile factory powertrain warranty, and it can roll out of here at about $151.08 a month. 151 bucks, you get almost a brand new car. I'm gonna let the little guy point out the rest of the options.
I was gonna say that's practically brand new. And this is, a lot of times you'll hear people say, cheap things aren't nice, nice things aren't cheap. This is not cheap. This is inexpensive. And that's what I want. It's affordable and inexpensive. Power windows, power locks, Chevy MyLink radio, cruise control. You do have the OnStar and the XM if you want to activate those. You can get a free, a temporary trial on those. This is an LT Spark. This has your alloy wheels. This does get your 38 miles per gallon. You could drive this thing all over on a tank of gas, and you don't have to. You could pass every gas station in your town. Again, nicely equipped. You're not getting a cheap car. You're getting an inexpensive ride to get you to and from, with some nice equipment. You still get the, like Mr. Duman said, you get the new car factory warranty, the balance remaining on that. You can still, I believe, with those kind of payments, you're getting close to new car rates, if not new car rates on that payment. Isn't that right?
That. Anything, really, almost anything that we have here, we have several lenders that will actually give you a new car interest rate on a used car. When we call you in for financing, they don't even care what year you're buying. It's all about you. So you could get an interest rate on a 2015 at the same thing it would be on a brand new 2018. So don't assume you can't get the interest rate, you can't get the term, you get these payments where you want them, which is why the payments are so low. And right next to us, we've got another car that's similar to that. This is a little Mitsubishi Mirage, and this is another case of where we've got a 2015 model. This car has 6,000 miles on it.
No miles.
No miles.
No miles.
No miles. 6,474 miles on a 15 model. It gets 42 miles to the gallon. 42 miles to the gallon, and it has the balance of the 5-year, 60,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Price-wise, just keep in mind, the 2015 was 6,000 miles. Between now and Monday at 12 o'clock, $8,991. $8,991, and you can walk away with a payment of $123.98. $123.98 on a like new car. Both these cars right here, we just talked about the Spark and the Mitsubishi. You want to put your kid in them and send them to college. You've got a dependable car. If they have an issue with it and they're out of state, they can get to either one of these manufacturers. You can take this to a Mitsubishi dealer. You can take the Spark to a GM dealer and have their warranty work taken care of, so that you let them go with some peace of mind. Little guy, talk to him about this.
That's right. You know, and like you said, peace of mind is a beautiful thing, and you only have 6,000 miles. 6,000 miles on this. I mean, under 10,000 miles. 2015. Another really cool thing about this car is, and it's getting harder to find, and it's a lost art. This is a 5-speed, and a lot of people have been calling me looking for 5-speeds, and they don't last long when we get them, because you just cannot find them, and when you find them, they go quick. Again, you still get the radio controls on the steering wheel. You know, you get the CD player, you get power windows and locks. These are not stripped down models. These are nicely equipped with the alloy wheels. This one even has a spoiler on the trunk. I mean, and you got space too. A lot of these small cars, people think, oh, I got no space, you know, whatever. You have the space in these. These back seats fold down 60-40. So when your kid's going off to college, you know, you can fold down the back seats. You can load up this car, you can pack it up as much as you want. Right here you see these child seat anchors. So when you get the grandbaby or your first child on the way, you know this is a safe, reliable car that your kid or grandkid is going to be driving in, and you don't have to worry about anything. Where are we going next?
We're going to go across here. We've got more than just small economy cars in that price range. This is a very nice, one of the top of the line Buicks. It's a Buick LaCrosse with a lot of equipment. And I can tell you, I know a little bit about something about this car because it used to belong to my sister. And she loved the car. She just traded it in and bought one that was about 4 years newer. But it's a loaded up Buick LaCrosse. It's been through our shop. All the maintenance has been done here. And between now and Monday at 12 o'clock, you can buy this car for $10,945. It's probably a $36,000 car new. But I'll let the little guy tell you about it. It's got a ton of equipment.
And this car, that is correct. In the mid-30s, brand new. And you know, it's loaded up. It's got the, you know, leather seats, the memory seats, the power windows, locks, cruise control, radio controls. Sunroof. Automatic, wood grain interior. I'm throwing the keys because I'm so surprised about the price.
I thought you were just excited.
I am. I'm excited. I'll tell you that much. Rear AC. I mean, this, and the seats in the back don't even look like anybody sat in them. This is a nice, clean trade. You know, you got the lumbar supports if you have a bad back like myself. You get the Buick, you know, and Chevy MyLink radio, GM MyLink radio in this. You get your OnStar. You get your XM satellite. Nicely equipped. You're not going to find, you know, under 100,000 miles. What was that price again?
I can't remember.
I forgot the price.
I forgot it. I think you changed it. $10,945.
It's too low, whatever
and
it
it's
was.
got a tilt steering wheel,
That's
little
right.
guy, in case you have difficulty seeing over the top of the wheel, right?
Yeah, that's
Put
right.
It down,
You know?
the booster seat, and he's good to go.
The seats, you can raise them up and down, which is, you know, thank goodness, because I would be trying to peek over the steering wheel.
All right, we're going to do one more. Another Ford product is what everybody knows. We got a little bit of everything. We can't do all these cars. We'd be here all day. But we do have a little bit of everything. Imports, domestic, big cars, little cars, you name it. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this one. I think this is the one I picked out, 48589. I got so many cars I can't keep up with them myself. Two red Focus.
Never such a...
48589. This is 2014 Focus SE. These cars have been selling exceptionally well because they're a good size. Gets 37 miles to the gallon. We're on the highway, 26 city. This car only has 46,000 miles. 46,000 miles on a 14, so you're talking about 10,000 miles a year. It's pretty well equipped. $8,964 between now and noontime on Monday. $8,964. If you're watching this video, if you're not interested in a car, tell your friends about it. Tell your family about it. All they got to do is come in and say, "Hey, Mike, tell the salesman, stock number 4858914, call the little guy. Mike said you can buy it, I can buy it for $89.64. It ends up with a payment of $123.60. $123.60 for a 40,000 mile car that you can depend on. All you got to do is call the little guy, email the little guy, give me your information. We'll get you pre-approved before you get here. If you like it, we'll send you home in it. The whole process will take you less than an hour. All right, LG, roll on, show them what we got.
Again, we got another nicely equipped power windows, locks, cruise control, steering radio controls on the steering wheel. We got Bluetooth. You got AM, FM, CD player, sync from Ford, which is, you know, another radio system that you can Bluetooth your phone to, link it up, play from your apps on your phone. I mean, you got everything in this car. There's nothing you need more on this car. Again, great gas mileage, a super low payment. I mean, my goodness, between the gas and the insurance and the payment on this car, you'd be less than $200 on everything. You can't beat it. It's just amazing. I don't know how he does it, but what they say is when others can't, the Duman can, and he does, and he's showing you how he does it. So, you know, visit us online at MikeDuman.com. It'll come straight to the little guy, or give us a call, 757-539-1000. Let us get you into one of these inexpensive cars. Again, we don't sell cheap cars. Please do not call me for a cheap car. We don't have them. We have inexpensive, quality vehicles.
All right, LG. Like I said, give LG a call. I appreciate you watching our video this morning, and if we're on schedule and weather permitting, it's not snowing next Friday morning, we'll try to do another one of these. Keep in mind, we do have 400 cars. What we tried to feature today is cars that are affordable and dependable. All these cars that run through our shop, they get certified. Most of them have a minimum of a 3-month, 3,000 mile warranty, and in addition to that, 90% of them qualify for an extended warranty if you want it, which we can work right into the financing. Call the little guy, get pre-approved. Don't think you can't afford anything on this lot without checking with us first, and let you know what it is. So thank you for visiting, Sarah. Thank you for filming this thing this morning. And LG, you got anything you want to add before we hang up?
And like you said, we'll try to be back next week, weather permitting, as long as I don't grow any taller, because I'm safe if I don't. So come see the little guy or visit us online, and I'm pretty much good.
Okay, y'all have a great weekend. Call in and let us know if you see anything that you like. Thanks again.